Let's go on ahead, bro, and get straight to it, man. Hit the like, subscribe, and share. If you're not here and you're not liking, you're looking at the videos and you're not liking them, you're not sharing them, you're not subscribing, why are you here? Let's just get that shit straight. Off the top. You can go to somebody else's page. You can go watch somebody else's vlog. If you just going to come here and get the message and you're not going to give back. It's not going to take you but a second to hit that like button or to hit that share button. You're not paying for that. You're not giving nobody that, man. It just, you're watching the video, just hit the like. Just hit the thumbs up button. Hit the share button. But anyway, the shit done hit the fan, man. Starting at midnight out here in Texas, in Houston. They going to the stay-at-home just like everybody else. It's nothing new. You know what I'm saying? They going to the little stay-at-home. Nobody in the streets, so forth and so on. But I already knew that was coming. But I'm listening to the press conference, right? And I'm listening to the way the lady is giving the press conference and the questions that she's answering and almost giving you a heads up on what's going on. Now, that's why I say I don't understand why y'all trust so much in these politicians and these mayors, because they are part of the agenda, man. They have to do what the higher ups tell them to do and pass down. Now, this mayor might have fought it. I'm just talking about the mayor of Harris County, Houston, whatever, however it go. He probably fought it as long as he can, because Texas was one of the states that didn't have this incorporated into saying everybody stay at home or this curfew / martial law 2.5. You know what I'm saying? But now they done put the heat on his ass. Now he's standing up there saying, oh yeah, we're going to take that into effect, into consideration. Now, just on the 20th, what that was, 4 days ago, 4 or 5 days ago, correct me if I'm wrong, he was just saying that whoever's passing around this false information, we going to find them and we going to punish them, you know what I'm saying, within our parameters of punishing these people. So you were saying that, as in the mayor was saying that it wasn't going to be a stay at home or a curfew or things like that. Now you double back 4 days later and say, yeah, we going with it. That's why I tell y'all, man, if y'all watch other states, it's 2 states that you watch, California and New York. Whatever these states are implementing, you best believe it's coming to your city or your state. See, they're doing it from different angles. Look what they're doing. New York, Seattle, California, and Florida. All those are the corners of the map. And they're going to work their way inward. It's almost like a strategic type war tactic. You see what I'm saying? It's almost like flanking your opponent. So you got nowhere to run, because I'm hitting you from every angle. Until I put the squeeze on you, then you have to comply with whatever I say. You have to understand also what this means. A lot of people can't stay home. So what are they going to do? Be unemployed? In a minute, unemployment is going to start paying out, because it wasn't prepared for what's going on. It wasn't prepared for 60% of the city of maybe 800,000 people to be unemployed. The money has to come from somewhere. So what you're doing is you're putting pressure on your financial institutions, and they're going to go bankrupt. Then you got something very catastrophic that's happening in the U.S. This worse than the Great Depression. This is going to be worse than the 2008 stock market, which it never bounced back from. Look around what's going on. And y'all steady sitting up here believing these people. Let me tell you something. This virus been around, like I said before. This virus been around for last year since November, October, November sometime. But they thought they can contain it. So 9 times out of 10, if you went to the hospital or you went to the doctor or the ER or urgent care, wherever you went, and they told you you had a severe upper respiratory infection, 9 times out of 10, you got the coronavirus. Because they didn't know what it was. You see what I'm saying? The word hadn't got out yet. It's no way for you not to get this. But some people can live with it and their body can fight it because of the immune system. If you have a low immune system or if you have problems like asthma or emphysema, things dealing with your respiratory system, then you are at risk. Now, they've been wanting to implement this, but the younger generation not going for it. They still out partying. They still out on the beach and things like that. So they really behind on schedule of what they want to do. So first, we asking you. Next, we're going to be telling you. In so many words, that's what they're telling you in these press conferences. When they ask the lady down on the press conference up here in Houston, so what are you going to do about the law enforcement of enforcing that nobody actually be out after midnight and so forth? Her response was, well, we're going to leave it up to the people to actually do what we're asking them to do. And if that don't work, then what we're going to do is have the police officers enforce at their discretion what they want to do. And it's going to be fines and maybe 90 to 160 days imprisonment at worst case scenario. Come on, man. They telling you what they doing. You see what I'm saying? If you don't, I'm giving you a way to comply. When the police come and they say, get down, put your hands behind your back, put your hands on your head, you comply, then you good. If you be combative and you try to fight back, then 9 times out of 10, it's going to be a fatal situation. Look at what's going on, man. Now you got Bill Gates, which is leading this virus situation, because Bill Gates then gave $500 million, I think, to quote unquote help with the coronavirus. That's not what that's for, man. Money is control. If I give you $500 for your institution, I'll run your institution. You see what I'm saying? Where else you going to get it from? Your government not giving it to you. See how they go together? And his whole agenda and his whole idea is, and this coming out of Bill Gates' mouth, y'all can search it, look it up. Like I say, everything I give is facts. Everything I give can be researched and verified. Y'all listening to all this other hoopla ass shit, and then you gotta, oh, you go with that, but I'm giving you facts. And I came to get y'all to like and share the damn video. If you don't want the information, let somebody else get it. But anyway, this guy, Bill Gates, wants to implement, like I said before, they was going to push y'all into these FEMA camps. And they, oh, we have the vaccine. Oh, we have the solution. Come to us. Once they starve your ass out, once you ain't got no job, once you losing everything, you're going to look for somebody to turn to. And guess who's going to be your guard? FEMA. You're going to forget about your guards you get on your knees you pray to. You're going to forget about what you believe in your religion. Because that fear has forced you to turn to whatever the next best thing is. You can't fool God. He already knows what's in your heart. He already know what you're going to do. Fear is the number one tactic used to keep people in order and keep the agenda going. The more I can make you fear, the better it is for me to control you. But they're going to push you to these camps to get these vaccinations, man. And it's not going to be a vaccine where you think it is going to be. Now listen to me. Bill Gates said he wanted to be like North Korea. Now he wants to chip you, all the people that are infected with the virus, to get a chip so we can track them and see where they're going or where they have been to not infect other people. So let me put it like this. If you can't avoid getting the virus, who you think gonna get chipped? If you can't avoid getting the virus and he wants everybody infected chipped so we can track them, who you think gonna get chipped? Just 4 people? If everybody got the virus, everybody getting chipped. You see what I'm saying? They're closing these stores down. The moms and pops can't survive. They shutting them down because they can't control them. They are their own entity. These are not corporations. So they starving them out. Shut them down. You see what I'm saying? You see how this is going? Once we break down the economy, everything else is going to follow. We're already halfway there. And y'all not seeing it. You just walking around this damn place with gloves on your hand and masks on. Wash your hands. And the little sheep just are following. Wash my hand, put the gloves on. Man, we gotta protect ourselves. 9 times out of 10, you already got it, but it's just your immune system fighting it. So you don't have the symptoms. But you still can spread it. You see what I'm saying? Look at the agenda, man. Now, after they implement all this and do all this and shutting down the economy and all these businesses closed and people losing their jobs, houses, cars, economy is gone. What's left to do? If y'all want the economy to come back up, guess who has to come and get the economy back up? You say you believe in the Bible, right? Right? So what the Bible tell you? Through all these hard times and through all these things that the world is going to go through with war, famine, everything shut down, you have to get the mark of the beast. The mark of the beast is the chip. The mark of the beast is technology. If you don't go with the program, you can't buy, you can't sell, you can't do anything. Then guess who's going to come? Your fake Messiah. I got the answer. See what I'm saying? Pay attention to what's going around you, man. Get yourself together, man. But these people is on a whole nother level. It's a whole nother level what's going on. They call this preemptive programming. Y'all look that up. Preemptive programming. Everything they said they was going to do, everything that going on now, they already told you about it. You didn't pay attention. Everything they're going to do, they put in the movie. All these different ass movies that have been going on, End of Day, Independence Day, Contagion, what's the movie with all the different hurricanes and shit? End of World, End of War, some shit like that. They already know. These people are 10 to 15 steps ahead of us. We 10 years behind on what's going on. They're at least 10 to 20 years ahead. That's why when they hit the green light, it can flow like it flow. You have to understand what's going on. Now, we're going to see how this shit play out. We're going to see how this goes. They're going to start strong arming in a minute. You don't want to stay inside? Okay. I got something for you. You think when they catch your ass out there on the highway, you think they're going to let you go home? You might come up missing. Who going to look for you? Who you going to go to for to get? Who you going to tell? Because we going to be in a state of chaos. Nobody cares. I understand a lot of people complaining about staying home, but you got to look at it from a business standpoint. If you coming to work and they shutting down and I can't, who going to pay me? If I pay you, who's going to pay me? That's where these businesses are coming from. This is their perspective. We can't have more going out than we have coming in. Because a lot of consumers that we work with have shut down. They are strangling in these corporations. The corporations are being strangled until there's no life left in them. Now, I'm going to tell you something else, and I'm going to let you go. Everybody look at Donald Trump, and I understand you may not like a lot of what's going on with him, and I understand that you might not appreciate a lot of the things, his viewpoints, and I totally understand that. But you want to know one reason why I respect Trump, and I like Trump? Because he do what he want to do. Trump is not a part of the agenda. That's why they didn't want him in office. He's not part of the club. And a lot of people don't look at that, but you have to be smart and intelligent to see this. Trump is not part of the club. And in a way, I think Trump trying to save us. Because guess what? Trump just implemented saying he want to open up the U.S. in in 3 days or 3 weeks. He expect the U.S. to be up, back, and running, which they can control all that. They can control it. He understanding what's going on. And JFK tried to tell you guys this. That's one of the best presidents we had. JFK tried to tell you guys this. About these different entities that work from within. Do your research. You think they killed JFK for nothing? So now you have to understand. It's a bigger picture. Nobody liked Trump. Nobody did this. But guess what? When he told you he's going to give you them damn stimulus package, oh, he was the best president in the world. You think this money wasn't going to have nothing attached to it? If you would have got the money, the all the name was going to do, the next time you get your goddamn taxes, that's going to take it from you. It's a double entendre when you come with Trump. He plays both sides of the fence. He been trying to eliminate the income tax policy. He been trying to eliminate that and give you less taxes through the year, which actually will help you. But we so focused on that lump sum. You get more money filing exempt throughout the year than what you do if you pay taxes and get an income tax at the end of the year. Can't get people to see that though. You pay your taxes quarterly. The money you're getting at the end of the year, that's interest off the taxes that you already paid. So they're not losing nothing. They're still making money off of you. But you don't care. I got $8,000. I got 10. I'm rich. It's a bigger picture. Now you're not going to get this stimulus package because guess what? The Democrats that you so believe in, okay, I want to add this to it and I want to add that to it. We have seen this before. I'm not passing a law until I get what I want implemented in the law. Scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. Pay attention, folks. There's a lot of people that's involved in this. And it's out of your control. Because when you should have been paying attention and rebelling, you was distracted. Rap music, football, basketball. Now you see what all these things were meant to do. Now that you don't have football or any other of these sports that's distracting you, now you're seeing a lot of things a lot different, right? Now you're more focused. Now your eyes are opening up because there's nothing there to distract you. It's not a shortage of food. It's not a shortage of cleaning supplies. And these companies got stockpiles on top of stockpiles. But I have to enforce that fear. The most fierce thing in the world, accepting that you can't see. I'm going to leave y'all with that, man. Share this. Like it. Subscribe. If you don't, then don't stay off of it. Find somebody else to go watch. If you're not going to be part of the game, we don't need you. We don't need you here just coming and looking and getting the intent and listening and going to do your own blog, using the content and coming up with ideas for your own shit. If you don't have the intentions of coming on here liking, subscribing, or sharing, don't come. Now I'm just keeping it real because that's what we do on this channel. We keep it real. My subscribers keep it real. I'm gone, man.